Hello Angela, and happy Wednesday to you. I'm sorry I didn't make a video yesterday, but I didn't do anything terribly interesting. And although I am not doing anything terribly interesting today, I have had time to think about things. Mainly, I realized as we go back to school, we have to take our senior portraits in the next month or so. And according to the email that we got, once we take our picture, we need to also submit a quote to be placed next to our picture to be published in the final yearbook, blah, 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 blah. So I've been trying to think of quotes I'd want to leave in my, 4-year university legacy. And the first place I looked was on Facebook, because over the years I've collected quotes that I liked and I placed them on Facebook as just sort of a place I keep my quotes. And I haven't updated the thing in several years, so the quotes that I found on Facebook no longer really, get at my true essence as I see myself now. A lot of them are from General George S. Patton. For the sake of this video, I'm going to change the expletives and replace them with their definitions. One of General Patton's quotes is, "No child born out of wedlock ever won a war by dying for his country. He won it by making the other poor dumb child born out of wedlock die for his country." One that I still like, but maybe is not appropriate for a yearbook, comes from Ray Bradbury in Fahrenheit 451. It says, "Good writers touch life often. The mediocre ones run a quick hand over her. The bad ones rape her and leave her for the flies." I still like it, but it's not appropriate. And while we do have time to think about quotes and, what sort of legacy and impression we want to leave in our, to our progeny, I've decided more or less that I would like a Terry Pratchett quote, as he is witty, he believes in science and magic, which is a good combination, and he has quite a way with words. So here are some Terry Pratchett quotes that I am considering for the yearbook thing. "Wisdom comes from experience. Experience is often a result of a lack of wisdom. Coming back to where you started is not the same as never leaving. The presence of those seeking the truth is infinitely to be preferred to the presence of those who think they've found it." I like this one for the simplicity of it. "It's still magic even if you know how it's done." I also like this one, but it may be a little inappropriate. "Getting an education was a bit like a communicable sexual disease. It made you unsuitable for a lot of jobs, and then you had the urge to pass it on. This book was written using 100% recycled words. Sometimes the best answer is a more interesting question." And this may be my favorite out of all of Terry Pratchett's quotes. "I don't hold with cruelty to cats." So this is a relatively short video. I'm thinking of one of these 7 or so Terry Pratchett quotes. I will undoubtedly add more as I go through more and I consider other authors, other sources of good quotes, or just make up one of my own. So I would be interested to hear from you. What quotes are you thinking about for this yearbook type thing? And maybe you can bounce some off of me. I would love your feedback on these quotes, on what you think of them, how they read, whether they suit me. So let's have a little quote exchange. Yeah, I think that's it for now. This is a relatively short video. I made shrimp curry and I need to go eat it. So I will see you tomorrow and then eventually back at school. So until then, bye, Angela.